with its new sequel coming up on Hulu tomorrow. Let's talk about one of the first films I watched on Hulu. Now, I've already reviewed some, but they're no longer available. But this one still is, and that film is Vacation Friends. Here's my review of it. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2021 buddy comedy Vacation Friends, released by 20th Century Studios exclusively for Hulu here in the US and Disney Plus internationally, directed by Clay Tarver and co-written by Tim Mullen, and Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daly. Starring Lil Rel Howery along with John Cena, Yvonne Orji, Meredith Hagner, Robert Wisdom, Lynn Whitfield, and Andrew Bachelor. Anyway, this was one of the first films I saw on Hulu, along with The Princess and Rosalind, which they are unfortunately no longer available. It pains me. Anyway, this film got mixed reviews and what have you. Now, I hope you're with me because I'm going to give you the whole story and what have you. So, I'll give you the warning to stop the video and fast forward, like always. And this time I'll try not to be quick. Marcus and Emily are on a vacation in Mexico where he intends to propose. His plan is ruined when first their room is flooded and then a hotel employee ruins the surprise. With no other choice, Marcus proposes to her on the spot in the lobby and she accepts. Wild and carefree Ron and Kyla watch their special moment, inviting them to stay with them in their luxury suite. The four spend their vacation together, which includes Marcus and Emily eloping. Both black out due to excessive drinking, but Marcus briefly regains consciousness during what appears to be Kyla having sex with him. The next day, Emily remembers nothing from the night before, and Marcus decides to keep what he recalls a secret. At the end of their vacation, Marcus and Emily decide to cut ties with Ron and Kyla. Months later, Marcus and Emily have their official wedding, hosted by Emily's parents, Harold and Suzanne. They, especially Harold, don't approve of Marcus, partly because of an incident where Marcus punched Emily's brother Gabe. Harold entrusts Marcus with the rings for the wedding, which belonged to Emily's great-grandparents. Before the ceremony, Ron and Kyla crash the reception after discovering the wedding location online. Harold is initially furious at the intrusion, but instantly welcomes the couple after learning that Ron was a fellow Green Beret. Kyla reveals she is pregnant and Marcus is directly involved in the pregnancy, making him believe that he is the baby's father. The next day, Ron speaks to Harold, convincing him to give Marcus a second chance. A grateful Marcus selects Ron to be his best man, and Ron convinces Marcus to entrust him with the rings. The next day, the men go golfing with Gabe and his friend. To Marcus' chagrin, Ron suggests they bet on the game. Halfway through the round, Ron reveals that he bankrolled the wagers by pawning the wedding rings. On the final hole, Ron makes a massive bet that he can hit the 18th green in a single stroke, despite Ron initially looking at the wrong green, forcing him to make a 375-yard shot to win the bet. He miraculously sinks a hole-in-one to win the bet. After returning to the pawn shop to retrieve the rings, Ron accidentally causes Marcus to drop the rings in a sewer gate. Marcus chokes Ron in anger, who reveals that he was told by a doctor that he was sterile and that Kyla got pregnant because of Marcus. Now for the ending. As always, you know, procedure at 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below. Fast forward to the time below. As I count down, if you've seen the movie already, please continue. Okay, you've been warned. At the rehearsal dinner, Kyla prepares to make a speech. where it seems like she is going to announce that Marcus is the father of her child. He interrupts, sharing the full story of what he believes happened in Mexico, only for Kyla to reveal they only intend to name the baby after Marcus, and he is not the father. Marcus tells an angry herald the rings were lost and a fight ensues. Outside the wedding hall, Marcus and Emily angrily demand that Ron and Kyla leave. Emily's grandma, Phyllis, delivers a wedding gift direct from Kyla. The letter inside reveals that Ron had lost his previous best friend Charlie on military duty, and that his relationship with her and Marcus has helped him to recover. The gift is the wedding rings, which Ron retrieved from the sewer. Emily and Marcus realize they made a mistake by sending Kyla and Ron away, so they eventually find them through various Waffle House locations. The four reunite while Ron and Kyla reveal they are finally planning to marry, holding the same ceremony in Mexico, where Marcus and Emily tied the knot, along with their family and friends joining in the story. So, what did I think of Vacation Friends? After seeing it twice, I'm gonna say it's pretty funny for a buddy comedy and what have you. I know I had some moments and what have you. Now, its reviews have been mixed when it was released on Hulu in the US and Disney Plus internationally on August 27, 2021. So, we're not too far away from celebrating 2 years of this film. But it's been close to that, so I thought I'd just give the story away, but I told you to fast forward to the time below to avoid the rest of the movie story, okay? That way you wouldn't be bored and snore or something like that. The film sets at 58% on Rotten Tomatoes and say the laughs aren't always in steady supply, but the terrific cast makes Vacation Friends a comedy you can stream without serious reservations. True, it's mostly funny in the first few minutes and why it kind of eases down a little bit, but soon it picks up later on. I'll tell you in one scene where we see Marcus and Ron in the woods together. I mean, and it's kind of like going all different cousin way. And they play the Beastie Boys. So what you want? It's kind of like you're seeing that particular video, but with Marcus and Ron in it. Now then, New York Times stated that the movie's strength resides in its cast that successfully manages to provide entertainment, while finding Clay Tarver's direction skillful compared to what other buddy comedy movie directors provide. Yeah. Comicbook.com gave it a good response and found that the chemistry between the cast members delivers the light, praised the performance of the actors, while finding that Tarver's direction skillfully captures the attention of the audience with his own perspective on the buddy comedy genre. IGN gave it a pretty decent review, praising the chemistry between the characters, complimented the performances of the cast, saying that both John Cena and Meredith Hagner have a natural aptitude to provide a sharp humor despite finding the movie unsurprisingly with its plot. I will say yes, that's true. The Observer gave it an okay review, saying that the movie proves that Cena is successfully able to portray characters in the comedy genre, found the soundtrack and classic humor of the movie enjoyable, despite finding it a bit generic compared to other buddy comedy movies. True, but I thought it was pretty funny and what have you. Rolf Kent does the score for the film, and it does have a few pretty good songs in there too. I don't even know some are in Mexican, what have you, but hey, I'm cool with that. The story's fine and what have you as it is, but I gotta give credit to the cast itself. The four main characters. Marcus is played by Lil Rel Howery, who you may remember him from NBC's recent comedy The Carmichael Show, and as Rod Williams of of Jordan Peele's horror flick Get Out, which I have yet to see. I definitely need to see that. He does a pretty good job on that. Yvonne Orji, that's spelled Orji, but if I mispronounce it, I humbly apologize. Who was best known for her role on the series known as Insecure, plays Emily, and she was pretty good. But I gotta give it credit to John Cena in what I believe was the second R-rated comedy he did after Blockers, which I know I should have reviewed that, but I hadn't seen that in some time. But but maybe one day, mind you, in the future, I will review that. He's absolutely insanely hysterical as Ron. This was probably one of the best comedy performances he had delivered since Blockers. And playing Kyla is Meredith Hagner, who recently was in the superhero horror flick Brightburn, and just more recently she was the Coke girl on the train in the recent chick flick Joyride. I've got to say, she's really funny too. Robert Wisdom plays Harold, Lynn Whitfield plays Suzanne, Andrew Bachelor plays Gabe, and there's many others and what have you. So the rest of the cast isn't too bad either. So, and I like how everything goes, going from one place to another. Once these two groups become vacation friends, it just proved to be really funny. Anyway, but very soon it's going to get really exciting. Very soon, Howery, Cena, Orji, and Hagner will all be returning for the new Vacation Friends 2, which will be premiering tomorrow on Hulu. I really am looking forward to it. I've already seen the trailer for it. Looks like it'll be good. Steve Buscemi, Ryan Ching, and Jamie Hector will be co-starring with them in this one. So, I'm hoping for the best. This is a good one. So overall, with its pretty good comedy and its crazy feel and a great cast, a not too bad story, and a pretty good score and soundtrack, I think Vacation Friends is pretty darn funny. But would I recommend it? Well, I'd say sure, go ahead, give it a go. I mean, if you got a good laugh from John Cena and Blockers, then you should feel right at home with this. Or if you're into some maybe maybe films like National Lampoon's Vacation, maybe then you might like it. Or maybe other buddy comedies. You may just get a good kick out of Vacation Friends. It's absolutely hysterical. So what did you think of Vacation Friends? Let me know in the comment section below. If you liked the video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a spoiler-free review of the brand new sequel I was just talking about, Vacation Friends 2. So if you like this, you may want to consider checking out some of these other, films I reviewed and what have you. If you like, go to the upper left-hand corner and see my review of the classic National Lampoon's Vacation, which recently celebrated its 40th anniversary not so long ago last month. Or if you'd like, maybe, I don't know, something really good and funny and what have you, maybe a buddy flick and what have you, maybe a classic with action, what have you, though, see my review of the original Lethal Weapon from 1987. Or if you'd like some more John Cena, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of his first film, The Marine, which has already gotten 300 views. That's done faster than any other video. It's already being out hard to target now. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.